That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
That's Steve Kerr's words. He's had enough. I had enough about 20 mass shootings ago. I'm to be honest, personally, I'm numb to it. It's tragic, but my attitude on this is you get what you tolerate in life. And we value that stupid Second Amendment more than we value people. We value our racism more than we value people. And this is what you get. This is, as Malcolm X said, the chicken's coming home to roost. And it's not going to stop until you change what you tolerate. There's other countries. Australia had a mass shooting. The UK had a mass shooting. Years ago, decades ago, they immediately passed legislation regarding gun control, types of weapons that can be brought, who could buy them, where they can be. And they haven't had it since. Now, there's a certain amount of people that are inherently evil or whatever. It doesn't, you take away guns, you're not going to take away murder. It's still going to happen. But guns are this device that makes murder simple, that makes it efficient and broad-reaching. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, Steve was stopping at, let's pass this pending legislation regarding background checks. I mean, that's more than obvious to me. That's absurd.
That's like, yeah, that should be like minimum. Like,
and really, the next shooter should find those 50 guys and shoot them. Without hesitation.
Yeah.
If they're standing in the way of us protecting ourselves or society protecting each other, have them go. Have them be the victim next time. I've got no problem with it at all. But I think that, quite honestly, this country is a fucking fraud. It's just a fraud. You've been sold a bill of goods of freedom, of hard work in industry, can amount to success. And what it is, it's just a leverage system underpinned by wealth and racism and division. That's what it is.
It really is, man. I read a stat today that was crazy. There has been more mass shootings than we've had calendar days.
Yeah.
In this year.
And you could probably go back to last year.
And probably the same. Like just so far as this year.
And what, 99% of these guys are white.
Yeah.
It's an overwhelming thing.
It's crazy. And as far as this particular one that we're talking about, now before the next one, unfortunately, all 19 children were in the same room. That news just broke today, along with the 2 teachers. And this, I have a couple of takeaways, right? My first takeaway is for that individual, right? There's a lot of sick people in the world. I used to work at a mental institution, right? So I do believe that some of these people are like, mentally ill, sick. They wake up and they can't get this, feeling urge out of their brain. Like this is just something they have to do and they're going to do it. If that's something that you're just going to do and you have to do it, right? Like elementary school, that's a different kind of sickness. This is not regular sickness. Elementary school, babies.
I take issue with this. How is that any different than Asian churchgoers or black people?
It's not. But finish my point.
Hold on, I want to finish my. You're preying on the weak.
Yeah, you're preying on the weak, no matter what it is, right? So that's my point, the weak. I'm just talking about this specific case. Not, we can go down to Asian, the black churches, the white churches, whatever. You're preying on the weak. So that's the premise of that first half point. The second half point is, it takes 5 to 10 seconds on Google to look up the 10-mile radius of child rapists in your area. Like there's other, nobody should be killed and murdered, but there's better options. If that's just something you have to do, there's better options than going to elementary schools and black
there's
churches.
50 senators.
You know what I'm saying?
There's 50 senators.
50 senators.
Go get
There's
them.
fucking, there's just tons of better options than what you guys are choosing. If that's just something you have to do. Or how about you guys get together, all the sick motherfuckers, and just do last man standing. Like we might pay and watch that. Like if that's just something you have to do, partake in, you guys get together and just have a mass murdering of the mass murderers. Like, do something
That's our job. That's our job.
to put them all together in the arena.
And eliminate them. No, don't put them in there. Just eliminate them.
Yeah, just
because mental health is a real thing. Okay, yippee. At the end of the day, there are people that are so defective they are without hope of ever functioning in ordered society. That's what they are.
Yeah.
When you reach that level, you need to be removed from society.
Yeah.
That's it. That you're not rehabbing these people. You don't rehab child predators. You don't rehab serial killers. You don't rehab school shooters if they survive. They are beyond redemption, beyond recovery. They need to be eliminated. And I'm just beyond it. This is so obvious and so clear. And here's the other thing that also pisses me off. Anybody in that community would have had this kid on a top 10 list of most likely to do this.
Yeah.
People know who the fucked up people are. Like people in the community, people around him. The parents who don't see this coming, fuck you, you're blind.
Yeah.
You are ignorant and blind if you don't see this coming.
Ignoring the flags, the red flags?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
You don't go from just mildly going about the course of your day with healthy friendships, relationships, to shooting up a school. There's steps to that, and they're obvious if you're paying attention. And it's a crime against anybody.
So the kid was 18 or 19. I haven't got concrete details on his story yet or what have you, but that,
supposedly he may have been bullied, possibly in the football program at the high school. Supposedly he had some bad grades, and his grandmother
why not go to
confronted
that
him
high
with
school?
him.
I mean, I don't want you to go to any school.
Excuse.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
There's none.
But why an elementary school full of babies? Because let me tell you something. Like I don't want, if my child, I don't want the jury. Like some states, I don't know what Texas is as far as if it's a if they have a what's this called, murder, the people, what is it called, the inmates, death penalty. I don't know if they have a death penalty.
That Texas would.
Texas would?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. But what if you're in a state that they don't have a death penalty, right? And you're at the mercy of a jury saying, okay, this person just get life. Like if I'm a parent of one of those kids at elementary school, I just want you to let the person go. Just let him go, and let us handle. Because he needs to be like a different level of punishment, right? That's how I feel. I want to torture him for the remainder until I just feel like the torturing is complete. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? Like if it's my baby, like I don't want him to be let go.
I get where you're coming from, but I'm more of a clean execution guy. Just get it done.
Just rip the Band-Aid.
Just
go
rip
ahead
the Band-Aid
and
get
go
it
ahead
done.
and get it
And do it preemptively.
Oh, no trial?
Oh, hell no.
No. We don't need a year trial.
You need nothing.
No lawyer.
Need nothing.
He doesn't need a lawyer.
This guy should have been preemptively eliminated from society.
You don't want him to be able to get a lawyer?
No, he should have been removed from society before he fired a shot. My point is, you know who these people are.
You would hope so.
If you are in the community, you know who they are. You could go to any school in the county. You could go to elementary schools in Orange County, in Seminole County, poll the teachers. They'll give you five names.
Yeah.
And I'll guarantee
who's capable,
those names will be like solid gold in another 10 years.
Yeah.
You just know behavior.
Yeah.
It's not secret.
One or two will slip through the cracks, but that's with anything in life. Yeah.